What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Montana State Football Dynasty on NCAA Football 06. And today, MSU is going to be traveling to Portland State to take on the Vikings. They are going to be led by impact quarterback Ken McLeod, over 2,000 yards for him on the season, 23 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, a pretty good completion percentage there too. The running back Swick is looking pretty solid on the season so far. LeFew leads this team in both receptions and in receiving yards, but Adams has 5 receiving touchdowns on the season. Offensive line is alright, but 4 or 5 sacks given up by every offensive lineman. Defensively, their top 2 guys in TFLs are out, and Tim Fields, who leads the team in tackles, TFL, sacks, and interceptions. He's a beast of a middle linebacker, but he's out for today's game due to suspension. Looking at some of the in-season recruiting, we do have one guy on our list right now that is a quarterback. We also have a guard that is currently on our list, kind of splitting our points 50-50 between those guys. We'll see if either of them will recruit after this game as the season is starting to draw to a close. The Vikings are going to start off with the football. They're going to run it with Swick and pick up a first down. Give it to him again, this time to the left side, and he's going to get brought down just shy of the sticks. Second down and 1, handoff goes to Alvin Davis, and the fullback's going to take this one to the left side. He's going to get wrestled down at about the 40-yard line, but that will be enough for a first down. Now pass is going to be picked off by Anthony Parquet. Parquet on the return, he's going to have it inside of the 30 there, and just a forced throw there by McLeod, who, I mean, maybe not even a forced throw. I don't think he actually saw Parquet. We'll take a look at this replay here. I mean, while playing this, I was surprised that Parquet was even just there in general, much less to even get the interception. Huge way to start off this game for Montana State. Now Ryan Carter on his first carry is going to take it up the middle, spinning his way through traffic, sets up first and goal. Lewis still in at quarterback as Fuller is still riding the bench with an injury, and that pass is going to fall incomplete. Throwing the slant route again, basically the same route there to Lumpkin. Once again, Portland State's going to play it pretty good. That's going to lead to third down. Pass over the middle is going to be caught by Carter. He's got it inside of the 5. No touchdown though, and the offense is just going to play it safe and settle for 3 points. Portland State back with the football. Now McLeod's got some wheels on him. He's going to use them, breaking a tackle as he takes it up the middle. Quick first down there for the Vikings as they're once again out at the 40-yard line. Now Swick on that carry. He's going to get taken down in the backfield for a loss of 1. That's going to lead to a third down and 11. Swick on the reception. He's not going to get much though as Anthony Ross is there for the stop, and Montana State's going to take over. On the option play, Ross Lewis is going to keep it to the right side, picking up 8 yards on the ground. Now dropping back to throw, Lewis on the move. He's going to run this one, and I think he's going to be just shy of the first down marker. Third down and inches. Handoff is going to go to Carter. He's going to take this to the left side. Tries to make a move. It doesn't work, but he does pick up that first down, obviously, and a whole lot more. Lewis now moving to his right. He has nobody to throw to, so he's just going to run and pick up about a yard or 2, which is going to lead to another third down situation for MSU. Lewis over the middle, and he's lucky that pass wasn't picked off, and Montana State's going to have to punt the football away. Taking over on their own 20-yard line. The ball's on the ground, but Portland State is going to recover it. That's going to take us into the second quarter. Now McLeod's going to float this one over the middle, caught by Williams, and that's going to move the chains. Faking the toss. Now McLeod's going to throw this one, and it's going to be dropped there. That needs to be a reception, although it also could have been a better throw. McLeod firing this one over the middle. It's going to be broken up by Brett Garrett, bringing up another third down for the Vikings. McLeod rolls right into a sack. He thought he could get away from him at first, but no, sir. Great job there by Hurd, bringing him down, and they're going to have to punt the football again. MSU with some pretty good field position. Now we're going to start off by running it up the gut, picking up a gain of 6 there, as we've been pretty run heavy so far today. Only 7 passing yards on the game so far, as Ryan Carter picks up our third down conversion of the game, or our third first down of the game at very least. Carter with the reception. Now he's got himself another first down, as he's been pretty heavily involved in the offense so far today. Lewis dropping back to throw, firing this into the left side. He's got Lumpkin. He's going to turn it upfield down the sideline. That's going to be a Bobcat touchdown, as on the catch and run there. Good job, good throw by Ross Lewis as he connects with his man on that left side there, and then Lumpkin just does the rest, beating the DB one-on-one. So now up 10-0. It's time for Portland State to do something on offense. Somehow McLeod able to get away from the defense there, fumbling the football out of bounds, but picking up the first down. That should have been a sack. I'm not sure how the defense wasn't able to get to him. Now Alvin Davis on the fullback dive. He's going to bounce it to the outside and pick up 7 yards. Play fake. McLeod fires this one over the middle, and LeFew goes down and gets it. Fake on the handoff now. McLeod's going to fire this one to the left side, and it's going to fall incomplete as he was leading Adams out of bounds. On second down, McLeod again looking to throw off his back foot over the middle, and it's going to be broken up. 2 Bobcat defenders there waiting for the football. Third down situation yet again for Portland State. Can they convert? Yes, they can. LeFew on the left side as he's able to break away from the defense and get down to the 25-yard line. McLeod firing this one over the middle. He's got LeFew again down to the goal line as he is just burning our defense right now. Can they punch this one into the end zone? Not there as he dives and just falls short at the line of scrimmage. Give it to him again, and he's going to be stuffed. 3rd and goal from the 3 now. Will they run it again? Yes, they will. Will they get it? As he's running into a pile of just players in general. Offensive players, defensive players. In the end, he gets nothing. And so somehow, despite having 1st and goal from the 2, they're going to have to settle for 3 points. Now Ross Lewis trying to lead a 2-minute drill to extend this Bobcat drive. Can we make it a 2-score game before the break? Lewis looking to throw yet again, rolling to his left as he has under a minute left to work with. He's got Murphy there over the middle. That's going to get us into Portland State territory. The clock keeps ticking though. Lewis dropping back to throw, going deep for Lumpkin, and he's got him tackled into the end zone. That's another Montana State touchdown. A 46-yard bomb from Ross Lewis to Marcus Lumpkin. Both players really stepping up in the absences of our quarterback and #1 wide receiver. And it's been showing off in this first half so far today as we're up 17-3. Handoff goes to Ross Lewis now as we're into the second half of things. Obviously, Lewis, an athlete, basically like the second coming of Troy Anderson for this Bobcat team. And, you know, he can play running back. He can play receiver. That is where he is on the depth chart, is at receiver. He can play quarterback. I mean, the man can really do it all. Showing off that he can play quarterback here as he goes deep for Lumpkin for a 3rd time today. Marcus Lumpkin is in the end zone, and Ross Lewis is dropping dimes out here. All 3 touchdown passes going to Lewis, and 2 of them coming from over 40 yards out. What a dime downfield. All right, it's time for Portland State to get their offense together. I mean, they're down by 21 right now. They still got plenty of time to come back, but they got to start this comeback now. Little flip play out to Lester on the left side, and he's going to make this a little bit more manageable as that is 4 straight completions now for McLeod. Looking to make it 5. He's not going to be able to do so, though. Kevin Ort's breaking up the pass on 3rd down. Montana State's going to take over, and once again, with great field position, whoever Portland State's punter is doesn't seem to be very good, as he is pretty generous with where we're starting a lot of our drives. Ross Lewis to the left side now. He's going to keep it himself. A little bit slow there. He's got to be kind of tired from, basically playing every position and running a lot. He's taking this one to the right side off his back foot, and it's going to fall incomplete. 3rd down and 8, looking for the conversion here to extend our lead. Pass is going to fall incomplete. Looking for Lumpkin. It's going to be no good. Bring out Gabriel Fields for the 41-yard attempt, and he's going to split the uprights. 27-3 now is your score. Portland State, come on, man. Get your act together. This pass to the left side is going to be broken up. Orts again with his 4th deflection of the game. McLeod looking to run the football. He's going to do so. Evades the first defender, but then he loses the football. Picked up by Thomas. And once again, the Bobcats are going to have incredible field position to start yet another drive. Can we get into the end zone yet again? Make it 34-3. Lewis trying to do that here. Instead, he's going to be picked off, forcing that one to the end zone. Trying to have a 4th touchdown for Marcus Lumpkin. Instead, Portland State finally has something go their way in today's game. Now off of the play fake, McLeod's going to fire this one back across his body for Williams, and that's going to pick up a quick 1st down. I mean, if you look at the 1st downs, we've got 12. They've got 9. That's not bad, but then you look at the score, it's 27-3. Portland State not able to do a whole lot with all those 1st downs that they've been getting. Pass is going to be caught there by LeFew. Nice diving reception there. 72 yards in the game for him so far today. As we enter the fourth quarter, now it's going to be a fullback dive by Davis. He's going to pick it up. I wasn't sure if he got it, but they're going to give it to him. Now Swick is going to take this one right up the middle. Solid run from him as he gets him into MSU territory. Now on the drop play for Davis, he's going to get gobbled up in the backfield by Alexander. That's going to be a loss of 2. Swick on the carry though, and he's going to pick up the first down, tack on an extra yard or 2 after that, and there you have yet again a fresh set of downs, but can they turn it into any points? LeFew on the left side makes a nice catch as Portland State is finally putting a real drive together now, it feels like. Davis on the fullback dive. Once again, they love giving it to him. He takes it up the gut, and he's down to the 16-yard line. On the slant route for Williams, he's got it, another first down. It's going to be goal to go from the 2 yet again, and this time they're going to punch it into the end zone. Davis on another fullback carry. Now they're going to go for 2. They're going to be a play fake. They're throwing it to the left side. Pass is going to be broken up by who else but Kevin Orts. Score is now 27-9 as Cronin's weaving his way through traffic from Montana State after a failed onside kick attempt by Portland State. Now Ryan Carter's going to take this one to the right side, and Montana State just padding their stats right now, trying to get that rushing average up and grab a little bit more rushing yards as our run game hasn't been too superb so far this season. Lewis on the left side, he can run it to staying in bounds down inside of the 10. Are we going to get yet another touchdown and continue to run this score up? First down and goal from the 8. Lewis is going to step up into that throw, and that needs to be a catch by Lumpkin. Touchdown number 4 was right there. Third and goal now. Pass is going to be picked off by Williams. Bad throw by Lewis there. Just a little bit of a rookie mistake, if you will, from a guy who's not used to playing quarterback. So, you know, we'll let that slide, especially considering what the score is. Maybe getting a little bit greedy, throwing on the goal line in that kind of a situation. But, I mean, you know, in the NCAA, especially with MSU, we're like a fringe top 25 team. So if we can run up the score a little bit, you know, hopefully get us into the top 25 a little bit easier there. As we've been dominating, you know, conference play a lot this season, obviously with our game against Idaho a couple of weeks ago, and you know, last week was a pretty good game. Today we had a really nice win against Portland State, of course. Ross Lewis, I mean, he had definitely had a better first half than second half. A lot of those incompletions came in the second half. Both of the interceptions were in the second half, but I mean, the first half and then the first drive after that, all 3 of those touchdowns, absolute dimes to Marcus Lumpkin, who had 3 catches for $122 and 3 touchdowns. Offensive line didn't give up a single sack. You'll love to see it. And defensively, obviously, we only gave up 9 points, not even double digits. Cole Hurd came away with a sack. Anthony Parquet with the early interception. Looking at the other games in the Big Sky Conference this week, Idaho State dominating Montana 50-16. You'll love to see it. Eastern Washington beats up on Weber State 52-24. And finally, Idaho, they're going to win 38-21 over NAU. And like I was saying, we were a fringe top 25 team. Well, now we are number 25 after that dominant win against the Vikings. How far can we climb before the end of the season? Unfortunately, there was an offensive lineman that we were going after. He commits to Washington, so we're not going to be able to get him. Well, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like, of course, is always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.